This is just one of the most fundamental things I see, and if you take Jiu-Jitsu to its most basic and elemental form, it's you're either creating space or you're taking space away. That's pretty much what Jiu-Jitsu is. You know, like I take the space away so you can't move, or I'm trying to create space so that I can. That's pretty much if it comes down to the nuts and bolts. That's why I'm trying to submit my partner, control and all that. It's about the space. And a lot of times we're fighting either for the inside position or we're fighting to create space using our frames, which one's going to turn you the inside position. So the concept behind this is very simple. It's about creating space. Once I create space, it gives me the opportunity to use the space. Okay, so would you like to give me side control coverage? I do this got side control, and the thing about it, and I'll make this pretty simple, is a lot of the time from here is people focus on trying to get the arm in or push away or they're trying to bridge. So the dazzle about it is that a lot of my stuff is taken out of the equation by the way she holds me. I can't get my elbow into rest because it's too tight for me. There's pressure onto my shoulder. What I'm going to do for me is I'm going to call like a vibration and I'm going to use my hips to create space. I don't turn my knees. So I get my momentum, I hit the hips, I come back, I hit the hips. And that's going to give me momentum to be able to at least start to move. Now, the downfall about that is it might take 3 or 4 times, and my partner, if they're free, can upgrade to mount or knee right on me. So we're going to focus on this hand first. So what we're going to do is just watch carefully. I slide my hips away, I slide my hips in, and my arm comes in. So I can't get my arm in here because it's still like, So, create space, smash the hips, bone comes in. Create space, smash the hips, knee comes in. The two things that I see people do wrong, if I turn my knees this way, my elbows high, I'll never ever be able to rest it because my shoulders high. Number 2, I try to push the partner down onto my hips. I try to move my hips so I lock myself into position. So what I do is I create space, I just simply butt slide, head slide, butt slide, head slide. And the more that she holds me, the easier this is because her holding on my chest, that's my hips that are moving, so I get a lot more freedom off my hips. Just one more time, guys. So start with our frame on the outside. I don't turn my knees. I go away, in, rescue. Away, in, I'm pushing out my frame, rescue. And my here, I can look at my attacks on the arm. I've got so much stuff here, I can do all that 10th frame crazy shit like that. I can kind of do whatever I want to do from here. But let's just focus on getting that right, and we can build a foundation from there. 1, 2, 3. So it's more detail, but it's really important. And it's about your momentum and your drive. It's a really hard thing to get going. So Elgin, so if you think about it this way, anytime that my knees turn, like from knee to centre line, my hips centre line now, where if I put my knees up, I'm swinging to create space. If my knees turn and I swing, my hips are facing the wrong way. Yeah, and the more that he walks behind me, the more I end up getting crossed over. So, and it's such small detail. So, if I slide my hips out and he moves into me, I need to smash back in. I'm always going to have this battle that he's never going to turn me off right and I'm still going to go and rescue. So it's really important that here is bring your feet in, take your hips wide, take your head wide, frame. Take your hips wide, straighten your leg, bring your leg in the valley. So straighten your leg, bring your leg in the valley. Don't push. Use your leg. So push. Use your leg. Yeah, good boy. 1, 2, recover. 1, 2, here. I can keep you offside. If I'm pushing my hand, I'm losing one of my weapons. Secondly, if I'm pushing with my hand, I get no through. The furthest I can ever go is here, because that's as far as my arm goes. Where if I use my leg, I can almost recover to full guard. So on that last escape, you're dropping off your shin against their hip. Don't hold them, you're going to get a far better area to recover, and it's a less of a push as well. The more that they hold you, the more susceptible they are to the arm bar. Okay, just 2 minutes, 1, 2, 3, let's go guys. Miles is on side control on me. Elbows on the outside, once again. So I kick my knees, slide away, slide back in, rescue, slide away. Miles operates to knee ride. So the downfall about the knee ride is that I don't want to get my arm kicked up from here. I make 2 choices. I can take it. I'm going to turn as hard and fast into my palm as I can. I'm going to shoot my top leg under and hold it. I'm going to turn as hard and fast as I can under. Now, this is the hardest part. Bring my knee to my chest, then my knee to the ceiling. Bring my knee to the chest, then my knee to the ceiling. Now, those of you that are into all your technical shit, we have a inverted heel hook from here. And you're not into 10 plan shit, we have an inverted heel hook. So, the reason I'm using Miles is it's got long legs and it makes it harder to do. So we're going to do the practice again. So away, in, rescue. As I push, I go to knee right, slide in, catch it. Knee to my chest, and over. Elgin. So we'll do the escape first of all, hands on the bad side. So feet goes away, head goes in, rescue, the up goes to the right, slide, bring my knee through. Slow motion. One, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Bring my knee to my chest and lift. Yeah. Really good little step from there, right? Change partners, 1, 2, 3. Go.
I wish I had that beforehand.
Okay, so very simple is Andrew's got side control. On her part, what she's looking for is anytime that my elbow pops below the hip line, she's going to grab my tricep with her hand and hold it. So I want to go 1, 2, recover. She grabs the tricep. Now this is the key. She's going to put her right knee on knee ride, but across my chest, close to my armpit. So she jumps up to knee ride, up here. But we want to kind of come right up as deep as we can. Puts her hips on me. Her hand does a little backstroke. So the arm's now at full extension. Roll your top knee over, look towards the ground. Armbar. If your knee's slightly off, the distance between your hips and my elbows is too great. You'll be here. the arm bar doesn't work. So you want to get this knee almost to my chin when you do it. So let's have a look at that again. So from here, I go away, back in, rescue. She picks up my tricep. Jumps straight to knee right, but really tight knee right, and her hips are on. Back stroke a little bit. Now my arms at full extension. Move the top knee towards the bottom knee. If you need to, you can step over the head. Try 9 to 10 times if you're going to get the tap before that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So Elton's got time behind. And I'm going to do the basics. So I'm going to slide my hips away, slide my hips in, slide away, and I'm going to place my arm back into the good side. As Elgin picks this up from here, I swing my hand. Now this is the hardest part about the entire move. I want to be under my partner. Right, so I want his chest closer to my head. And the part that I see is he's generally going to try and pop up. So I've got to nudge him to come under before he goes to knee right. So the play will be this. Pretty simple is we're here. I move away, come back in, he's here. So what I'm doing is this, is as he's here, my elbow comes in, I nudge, and I use my elbow to push him offside. So that puts all his weight onto the leg, which means it's harder for him to knee right, and he's got to fight the balance point. I can shoot my underhook now. When I'm on the underhook, everyone that I know generally goes to like grab. I don't want to grab because I'm putting back onto me. I want to take my elbow to his armpit. Technically, if I grab him, I'm putting him onto me. If I use my elbow, I'm creating space to move into. Does that make sense? Where if I'm putting him onto me, I'm taking the space away from me. I can't move because there's no space. If I raise my elbow, I've got this window to be able to move. Does everyone quite understand that concept? So again, just nice and slow. So the arms in double, so away, back in, pick it up, nudge, pick up. So once we're here, it says this. If I hold him, I can't move because technically I'm holding onto me. If I raise my elbow, I've got space to be able to turn and move. And to me, everyone when they first start holds the person, they try and grab the person, try and climb up on their back, but to take the space away. Where if I flick it nice and tight, I've got the space to be able to move. That's it. So, 1, 2, rescue. She goes, I know it's goal line, so she goes, I'll pick up the arm, a nudge, elbow, kick the elbow offside. Underhook. Now, if I put it onto me, I can't move. So what I'm trying to say is, my elbow goes high, and I pop out the back. So it's like, I think they call it shucking. Not chucking, not sorry, like oyster shucking. So it's more that motion, and once I've got the space, I can move into space. Does everyone kind of, yeah, okay. Yep, I'm flicking over. Yeah, sure. Okay, so what this time does, I go, I rescue my elbow number 1, so away, rescue, as she grabs. So the first detail is this, I can't get my arm in front because it's blocked. So I'm going to get my knee and nudge to get it in front. Elbow goes high, and I'm pushing it offside so that she has to kind of counterbalance. Shoot the underhook, elbow deep. Elbow goes high, switch. And if I can, I keep the arm, which will put up. Offside, so I still got her arm. Somebody on size, 1, 2, 3, go, 3 minutes.